Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hall of Fame Cup, brought to you by Bellline TV1, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. My name is Jeremy Reynolds. Alongside me, Timo Sargent.
Hello.
For our second day of the tournament, this first game on the schedule this morning, starting at 9 a.m. at Newfoundland Standard Time, 8:30 in the rest of Atlantic Canada.
It's early.
Very early. We've gotten our food, we've gotten our coffee.
Lots of coffee.
Hopefully these girls have gotten their wake-up call as well.
Yep. Energy drinks. No.
Because this is pretty much make or break.
Definitely.
In this game between the Mavericks and St. Kevin's. They are the visiting team, and Mount Pearl Senior High on the other side. They are the home team in white.
They look pretty chipper and up in warm-up, so hot start for them. I couldn't be running around right now.
So we are seconds away from start here.
Blue looks ready. White team chilling. Oh no, here they come.
And we are about ready to resume. First game of the tournament on this Saturday morning in the Powerplex Complex in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. And game on. Mount Pearl High wins the opening tip-off. Early tenacious defense here leads to a turnover. And then thrown out of bounds on the baseline.
Shoot. Hail Mary.
Hail Mary right across the timeline. Mount Pearl will recover and settle things down, but then errant pass goes out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers.
Yep. Yesterday's game started like this too. Lots of turnovers, sloppy play.
Still early.
Yeah, they'll calm down. They'll settle into
A
it.
nice little spin move there by Kylie. Back the other way. Courtney looking to go coast to coast. Misses the shot from about 5 feet out. Both teams still looking for their first basket here. It's out of bounds, and St. Kevin's will have it back. So, Timo, that Twitter handle is on screen.
Nice.
People can get in touch with us if they
Hit
want
us
any
up,
shout-outs on the air. If you're watching in Mount Pearl and you just can't make the trip all the way down to St. John's, you can get in touch on Twitter.
Let us know.
At Jeremy_Reynolds or at Timo Sargent. And if our cameraman Mark has a Twitter handle,
Mark.
we'll get it up there for Mark too. Even though he can't do anything, he's got his hands full here. He'd love to see your comments on Twitter.
Yep.
I know that much. If I know Mark, that's something that he really likes. Oh, Mark, we love you. And first 2 points on the board, and they are for the Mavericks. Turnover, yeah. Another chance for the Mavericks. Got a kind of 2-on-0 going, and then fouled from behind is the shooter. It's Mount Pearl getting a bit lackadaisical here, and it's leading to points on the other side for the Mavericks. First shot rattles out.
I unfortunately spent a little time before the game talking to the refs, and now I don't feel as inclined to, get on them, monitor their calls. They personalize themselves, unfortunately.
They're human beings too now,
yeah,
Timo.
shoot. Usually they're just stripes, but
it's all good.
And easy targets.
Another turnover. Once again, the
Wow.
Mavericks.
Nice pass.
Yeah, found it was Brina Power open on the baseline, and she steals the ball there off the inbound.
A nice pass by Ashley Collins.
Another baseline
Getting busy.
bucket.
Wow.
That one for Collins.
What's that?
And the scores table with the malfunction there, but play continues.
Good pressure defense.
It is, yeah. Mount Pearl still looking for their first points of the match.
Shoot, having a tough time passing.
And the Mavericks in the open court, 2-on-0. And she'll just take it coast to coast for the easy lay-in for Power. And just like that, timeout will be called, and you couldn't call it any sooner.
No.
As this St. Kevin's squad has gone on a 9-0 run to start this game.
Yikes. They look very well practiced, relaxed. Everyone's getting involved for sure.
Not often you see a timeout being taken so early in the game, but coaching staff for Mount Pearl, including Robin McGraw and Scott Kiley, they're going to want to talk this one over because nothing is going Mount Pearl's way. They've barely been able to break it across half court.
Very true.
We got a full series of games on the schedule for today. This game that will be followed by the boys' games at 10:30. Then there'll be a short break, and then we're into the afternoon. And those games are going to decide who goes on to the championship tomorrow here at the Powerplex.
I was just thinking, St. Kevin's defense almost looks so confident where they're not really playing like keep you away from the hoop defense. They're playing when are we going to steal the ball defense.
Well, they've already got a couple of steals just off inbounds alone.
Yeah. Getting lots of deflections and playing the passing lanes.
As we are set to resume another inbound for Mount Pearl. See if they can have more success this time. We've seen Hail Marys. And again, the length is causing issues as the St. Kevin's girls able to get their hands in the passing lanes.
Yeah. In the backcourt, it's about having composure, catching the ball, make a fake, and make your decision. These guys are getting a little anxious, I think.
This time they break it out successfully. Errant pass, but kept alive for Mount Pearl. Getting a bit lucky there. Turnaround shot from the elbow. Air ball saved at the baseline. And it'll be back in the hands of the St. Kevin's squad.
Yeah, very frantic offense for Mount Pearl.
9-0. The score so far in favor of the Mavericks. Nice pass to the baseline. Kept alive. Back to the elbow. Pull up. Just short as it drew iron. And Mount Pearl does not look confident with the ball handling just yet in this game.
Not.
Here's a chance. Off glass and in for the first 2 points.
Nice finish.
Courtesy of Michaela Kiley. Getting up there, nearly picking it off, was Mackenzie Courtney. One of the smaller players on the court right now, but does not lack for her competitiveness, and there's a shot from mid-range. Kiana Vaughn for 2.
3 players guarding the ball over there.
That St. Kevin's defense is a swarm type of defense.
Definitely. Oh.
There's another turnover.
Shoot.
Collins finds Power open on the baseline, and that's a shot we've seen multiple times. It's almost like the Mount Pearl girls are just letting the forward slip right underneath the rim.
Oh, and that's not the inbound pass you want right there.
Mount Pearl does catch a break, breaking it up court, and drawing the foul is Hannah McCarthy.
A lot of teams get really frantic with that full court press. You got to set up at the elbow, make one good hard cut, get open. When you start making 10 fakes in a row, that's when you get in trouble.
Here's an inbound opportunity.
Quickest 5 seconds in the world. No way. Sorry, Jeremy. What's going on here? That was quick. I don't know. Get the timer out, I'm thinking.
Get the replay machine out. Prime the replay.
He told me what level of referee he is, and I won't say it. I won't repeat it on air, but.
This is a tournament where young referees are going to earn their stripes, so to speak.
Ooh, I love puns.
Another shot. Is it from 3? It was close, but it drew iron anyway.
There's the double. There's another double. Oh, man.
And a pass over the outstretched hand of Michaela Kiley.
Yeah. Mount Pearl is playing a lot faster than they're accustomed to, it looks like. It's causing a lot of problems.
St. Kevin's dominant so far, 13-2. We've gone 4 minutes, 10 seconds into the first. Pound in the rock. Drive into the paint, pull up from inside.
Nice. Great shot, great penetration move.
Courtney keeps it alive. The triple team comes. Stolen. And again, St. Kevin's controls in the offensive half.
A nice pass.
And rolls it in. Nice touch there.
I love the passing from Ashley Collins. Strong, hard passes, great court vision.
There's a chance for Mount Pearl off glass. No good. Picks up the offensive rebound, and the putback opportunity is stopped. Back comes St. Kevin's. Behind the back dribble, nearly loses it.
Good pressure there from Mount Pearl. Maybe they should move a little bit more towards that. Looked effective.
From way downtown, in and out.
Almost knocks it in.
Emma Powers not afraid to pull the trigger.
With southpaw.
And stepping on the sideline was Courtney. With that, we get our first substitutions of the match. Into the game for St. Kevin's is Kayla Fisher. And on the other side, Jessica Bill now in for Mount Pearl. Emma Power for Fisher. Baseline drive, finds a bit of space and takes full advantage of.
2 dribbles to the rim, great take.
Up ahead, Courtney. Top of the key for Bill. White.
3 seconds. Man.
3 seconds in the key. So Mount Pearl just can't catch a break here.
Yeah.
Down 17-2.
That offensive possession looked a lot more natural, a lot more relaxed, but costly error like that hurts you.
Skip pass, driving in. Fisher off glass. That one's not going to fall. Sent ahead. Here's Courtney. Good take, but can't find the finish. Rebound into the hands of Power. She'll bring it all the way up court herself. Found her teammate who was open but couldn't rein it in before going below the baseline. And back comes Courtney again. She's the speedster for this Mount Pearl squad. Turns it over this time. Back to retrieve is Fisher. She gets there. Collins.
Nice pass.
Another one of those passes, high-low.
Awesome.
The high-low action is killing Mount Pearl right now.
Yeah. Her passes go from hip to shoulder so fast, snaps them through. Looks awesome.
Another turnover.
In transition.
Collin.
Wow.
Collins almost had another 2 points there.
Confident scoop layup.
And those Hail Mary passes are not ending up well.
No.
As it's now 19-2 in favor of the Mavericks in blue.
Coach needs to ban those.
Collins.
Another nice pass.
Another nice pass. How many dimes is that for her? At least 4.
At least 4. She passes like a true point guard for sure. So not relying on those traditional slower passes, the chest pass, bounce pass, that kind of thing.
And her teammates know how to move off the ball.
Definitely, yeah, good point. Credit to them. Great cutting by St. Kevin's.
Yeah, those forwards for St. Kevin's go slash right to the hoop from almost the sidelines.
Very true.
Heading toward the baseline. And here's a three from Collins.
Wow.
Drills it.
Sure.
Confident looking shot there.
Great arc, splash through.
Courtney.
St. Kevin's
nice crossover.
That was a nice crossover.
In and out. There's a lid on the rim here if you're Mount Pearl. Collins, a beast.
Another great pass. She's doing exactly what she should do as a point guard. Penetrate, find opportunities for your teammate.
Shot from the baseline hits the side of the backboard and rolls out of bounds. As the substitute comes back in for Mount Pearl. No, that St. Kevin's, it's Emma Power.
Yeah. Have they gone to their bench yet, St. Kevin's? A bit, eh?
A little bit, because I know Power was on before.
Aylward or Allyward, I'm not sure. She's on.
Here on the break, Fisher.
Wow.
Left-handed lay-in.
She is very strong and fast in transition or otherwise.
Kenny has it stolen away from her. This St. Kevin's squad is just playing at a whole nother level right now. There's another three ball, this time from the recently injected Power.
Oh, man.
This is one of the most efficient offenses I've seen at this level.
It does look good. Another great take. The calls are definitely going to dry up when you're up by 27.
Out of bounds. But the bad breaks seem to be still not going away from Mount Pearl.
Yeah.
Another turnover. Here's Power. Turned it around, dumped into the baseline. This time it deflects out of bounds, last touched by Mount Pearl. 29 seconds left. 29-2 the score. Top of the key. Power diving for it. She's in a heap. Manages to avoid the jump ball call. Oh my, Fisher pounding the rock. Yeah. Beautiful move there by Fisher. She's a monster.
Very strong player. Another deflection.
And that'll do it.
Yep.
31-2 is the score after one. Wow. St. Kevin's coming out here dominating. Looking like a team that can go really deep in this tournament.
Absolutely. I'd be interested to see a team that makes St. Kevin's look bad. Maybe playing a high level of basketball.
We might see that. I know Waterford Valley had a huge win last night.
Really,
I'll just bring up some of the scores from last night as we can do a little recap here. Just give me a second. And all the scores are also available on the Newfoundland Labrador Basketball Association website. Just Google it. So folks, bear with me as I'm bringing up some photos on my phone. And the phone is almost 2 years old now, so it's not the fastest.
Guys, now is a perfect time to hit us up on Twitter. At Jeremy Reynolds, at Team of Sergeant, at Mark, the cameraman. A Mount Pearl High graduate, in fact. A little personal connection. If you guys would,
Mark Chafe.
Mark Chafe.
Maybe it's a good time that. Hey, Mark, how are you feeling about your old alma mater here in this game? It's been a pretty rough start.
He believes in them. He's proud of them. He knows they will overcome.
If they come back in this game, that'll be one for the ages, to be sure.
Can't count
never say never.
Anything out. Yep.
Just running through the bracket. St. Kevin's beat Mobile High yesterday 87-52 was that score, so a bit of a blowout on that.
Bit of a blowout.
But then Waterford Valley with the biggest blowout of the night.
Is the one from over there?
101-13. That game was over this Mount Pearl side.
That's a slapping. Poor guys. Great hustle there.
That's almost
Courtney.
That's almost a game where we didn't get to watch. We saw it through the curtain.
We saw through the curtain.
It didn't look very pretty.
It looked ugly, yes.
So we're now in the second.
That can definitely be demoralizing, but Mount Pearl still giving a good effort despite some of the errors.
St. Kevin's again, 2 more points on the break.
Frizzle Ryan.
So many, half of their points have come on the fast break. The others have come just through efficient offense and ball movement. Another turnover. How many is that?
Shoot, a lot of telegraphing. Not any ball fakes, pass fakes. Mount Pearl's got to settle it down, get into a rhythm.
Pull up, no good, but they're on the baseline fighting for the offensive board. Is the Mavericks, but they touch it last, and it'll be back in the hands of Mount Pearl. Mackenzie Courtney. Pass out of the hands of Hurley.
Nice pass, though.
It was a nice pass,
to be honest.
The offense just not clicking for Mount Pearl.
My old condescending coaches would say, what a bad pass. It hit you right in the hands.
Sounds like a great environment.
Yeah, that's when you go home and cry after.
Oh, those BC coaches.
Those BC coaches, man, they're not nice.
They're tough.
Shouts out BC, guys. Lovely place.
And you know, one of the best places of university basketball in the country.
Nice pass.
Thunderbirds are always in the mix.
Thunderbirds. But also Thompson Rivers this year.
Thompson Rivers this year, yeah, totally.
Kamloops, guys. That's where I'm from.
Turning it up.
Great team. Great coaching staff.
Mavericks, this is probably the longest offensive possession they've had. And it ends in a traveling violation. So the defense starting to activate for Mount Pearl for the first time.
Yes. If I'm a ref, and thank God I'm not, I'm starting to give a lot of calls to Mount Pearl. Travels, anything. Carry. See what? If they're up 31, I think you can let a little carry go.
We're getting into insult to injury territory here.
A little bit. So we'll start insulting the referees a lot more. I'm dying.
St. Kevin's unable to get a shot off this time. They'll battle for it on the ground. And jump ball sign from the official. Bit of a difference in the jump ball calling last night. It was fast and furious. It's like any time there was a 50-50 ball, they were getting it. But the referees are letting them play here.
Let them fight. It's always better.
Personal foul. Will send, that's Kiana Vaughn to the free throw line. This is a game without many free throws whatsoever. But to remind everyone to get in touch on Twitter at Jeremy_Reynolds or at Timo Sargent. Get your tweets in. Any shout outs you want to give to players? Anything you want to say? Let us know. And that was Vaughn who hit both her free throws. Extends the lead now to 33.
Man, oh man.
We're just 2 minutes in, just over 2 minutes into the second. Coast to coast for Vaughn. Can't lay it in from the left side. McCarthy battles for the rebound. Loses the dribble and has to pass out. Nearly turns it over.
What a press. They had 5 players in the front court at that point. St. Kevin's. What's it called? What was that, 8 seconds in the backcourt?
I think so.
Yeah, that makes sense. The press is stifling. Ooh, filthy crossover.
Another one of those open looks from the baseline. Unable to hit this time is the mysterious number 11. No number 11 on our roster sheet.
Huh? Weird.
If anyone's watching at home and recognizes number 11, let us know, because I don't know who it is, and she's putting up shots.
Yep. He's a lefty, too.
Southpaw number 11.
Southpaw.
Lucky number 11.
Lucky lefty.
So here's a chance for Mount Pearl to get something going with the offense. Let's see if they can get set up.
Oh. No, they cannot. There's definitely a disconnect between passer and receiver here. People are kind of making their cut to get open, then the pass is coming while they make the cut, and you're getting outcomes like that. But they still seem up. They still seem engaged and confident, so that's half the battle.
The Mavericks will advance. They lead 33. 3 minutes in to the second. Deflected out of bounds.
Line change.
Line change, yeah. Substitution en masse. And I would say, you know, good time to bring in the bench unit, but we're getting a bunch of starters back on.
Starters are back. Tune things up for tomorrow, maybe. If I'm coach, I'm going to the bench. Maybe getting the junior varsity squad up here.
There's a turnover, this time in Mount Pearl's favor. Courtney. Another pass that's picked off.
Shoot.
And turning it the other way is Collins. She's got some serious ball handling skills.
Does she ever? And another great pass.
And another assist.
Wow.
She drew the triple team, and it left Kristen Goss wide open.
Yep.
No, that's Grace Bennett, sorry. Grace Bennett, big body down low.
When you play with a great point guard, sometimes all you have to do is just wait. They're going to draw the defense. You'll be open.
Possession arrow favors Mount Pearl. 37-2 your score.
Shoot.
And there's Bennett. She might be having herself a day on the boards if she stays on.
Power goes to the rim with so much power. No, Fisher, sorry. Goes to the rim with so much Fisher that it's just, I got nothing for that one.
Inbound for the Mavericks, taking it, Fisher. Passes out, open look, and she knocks it in, does Collins.
Rhythm shot for her. Splash.
She was a feature player for this St. Kevin side last year, but she's really showing she's coming to her own in this tournament.
Definitely.
Off glass and in, second basket of the game now for Mount Pearl. And answering right back is Grace Bennett.
I've just noticed that 6 and 9 are twins, or they got to be twins. The Courtney sisters. As they pass to each other. Yes.
There's a shot, back-to-back buckets for Ashley Collins.
No, Courtney. Mackenzie Courtney. Splash.
Splashing the
There's
threes.
Ashley Collins.
Ashley Collins. We can't see the stats from here, but you know, I'd have to guess she's only missed one shot she's taken in this game. She's probably got about 12 points.
That seems like a great guess. And quite a few assists. Maybe, I don't know, 7?
Courtney had a chance there to get 6 points. Instead, it's turned the other way. Here's Fisher pounding the rock.
Yeah, she pounds the ball.
Nearly loses the handle. Goss. There to Collins.
Great pass. Another extra pass. Good job.
Bennett finds the open. Fisher for a long two.
Man, these girls are really, really good.
As we near the 4-minute mark, 4 minutes remaining in the second.
Will I get to touch the ball? Oh, no. Just
so close. If only you had the force.
If only.
You could bring the ball over to you.
If only I was Kylo Ren. In that disappointing Star Wars 7. Is that 7? I think so.
I've just been calling it the new Star Wars.
That makes sense. We got another line change lined up over there.
Yeah, this one will be the bench unit as the there's no point to run the starters anymore.
Nope.
This rate, you have a 40-point advantage. Still 3 minutes before halftime. And here's the line change. So we get maybe the junior varsity, some of the younger girls coming on. And this St. Kevin's team, they look to be dominant.
They really do.
I'm going to venture a guess and say they can go toe-to-toe with any team in this tournament.
Yep. Seems like another great guess.
Here's Courtney. Pokes it ahead for McGraw. Shot finds iron. Courtney with the rebound but can't control.
I'd be really interested to see their defense against a bit of more of a calmer offensive presence. See if it's still as effective. Wow.
Another display from the baseline for the Mavericks. Even their bench has length.
Definitely. Kylie Emberly looking very long. They try to steal absolutely everything, and it's been working.
Here's Frizzle Ryan.
It's almost a habit that coaches try to beat out of you, try to always jump the passing lane, but St. Kevin's is doing it very successfully.
They've been doing it, and they've only committed about one personal foul in this first half.
That's surprising, yeah. When you're always jumping to try to intercept passes, usually you're going to knock somebody down or catch somebody on the wrist. Even if it just looks like a foul to a ref. That's bait for these guys, these striped monsters.
Timeout has been taken with 2 minutes 42 left in the first half. The score 48-6. So this is the game when the people watching on the other court are looking at this scoreboard and saying, what is going on?
True.
Here on Saturday morning, we got ourselves an old-fashioned blowout.
We do. You're seeing St. Kevin's. They look pretty calm, relaxed. I just saw some shadow boxing with a parent over there. And then Mount Pearl looks a little bit more stressed out. Poor guys. At this point, you just try to get some things going, get some morale. You know, get some plays you can be proud of. Get some moments that you can learn from and grow from.
Get a water bottle, pretend it's Space Jam. Get the Michael Jordan juice.
Exactly. That's what you need at this point. But they have some highlights. The Courtney, who is it? Mackenzie Courtney, providing some offense definitely. Just get some more possessions where you feel confident with the ball. You're making good passes. You're not getting any turnovers.
I keep looking up at the scoreboard, and it is, my eyes do not deceive me, 48-6. And it's been all St. Kevin's. Here with their bench unit. Very similar situation to what we saw last night on the men's side with Cornerbrook going against O'Donnell, where they came out with their bench at the tail end of the second, and were able to go toe-to-toe with the starters for the other side.
Very true.
Green for Vaughn. To Power. Crossover. Off glass. No good, but on the weak side for the putback is Emberly.
Nice swarming D by Morgan Courtney there, but did not get the outcome she wanted.
Here's McCarthy. Morgan Courtney loses the handle out of bounds. So it's now 50-6. 2 minutes exactly remain in this first half. Vaughn. Baseline jumper, long two. In and out, jump ball sign.
Oh.
Mount Pearl gets it back. Bringing it up court is McCarthy. Met by Power. McCarthy lost the dribble, was falling backwards, had the pass, and Mount Pearl catches a break here as it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Mavericks. Well, the referees are going to be having to think hard about this one. I wonder what the shot clock is at now.
Oh.
Pass reined in by Courtney. And then stolen once again. Those high passes are just so easy to pick off.
And they're also telegraphed. We can see right from here where the pass is going. So the defense has got plenty of time to react.
It's one thing to have a pass like that if you have a tall player down court, but right now the Mount Pearl team can't match the size, even of the bench unit.
Yeah. A lot of length for St. Kevin's.
Here's Courtney. 1 minute left in the first half now.
Nice entry pass.
And stuffed. That block courtesy of Kylie Emberley.
Michaela Keeley does a very good job of getting open, sealing her defender. Got a shot block there, but great off the ball movement.
So the Mavs get it back, 51 seconds.
I could have sworn we were just 51 seconds away from ending the first. This was a quick quarter.
It's been very fast going. The Mavs keep it alive. Here's Frizzle Ryan. Goes baseline, gets the space, puts it up on the weak side. He'll battle for it. And it's out of bounds with the Mavericks getting it back, the inbound. The inbounder is Vaughn. 30 seconds now. Frizzle Ryan from the top of the key. Here for Green. Vaughn watches it roll out of bounds, but last touch by Mount Pearl again. No, it is the Mavericks who touched it last. So Mount Pearl has it back with less than 20 seconds left in the first half.
Be great for them to get a good shot here, get a little momentum going into the second half.
Ball coming right at our cameraman, Mark.
He's ready for that kind of thing.
He's hoping for some Mount Pearl baskets. It's not going to happen just yet. So back the other way with the Mavericks. A chance to score, 2.6 seconds left. Let's see what they can draw up. Double clutch three ball.
Not? Oh.
At the buzzer.
Had a bit more time. Could have taken another dribble. Got a little closer, but why not?
But when you have a 44-point edge going into half.
Might as well shoot him.
No need to try your best Steph Curry three ball and go into the break knowing that you have a huge lead, and that's what St. Kevin's are doing. They lead 50-6. We're going to take a short break here. You're watching the Elite 8 Hall of Fame Cup on Bell Line TV 1. Welcome back, folks, to our continuing coverage of the Hall of Fame Classic on Beltline TV1, the leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada.
I took one shot, just one, on the 5-second call.
You gotta love webcasting. Lots of fan involvement. We don't have a broadcast location away from the action, so
sorry, guys.
People are gonna come by and be chatty.
Yeah,
that's all
we're in
we
the
can
thick
do.
of it.
We're about to resume. Just want to say Beltline, proud sponsor of the 2016 Hall of Fame Cup. We're live in the Powerplex in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, and Beltline. There's more to love with FiberOp. FiberOp makes these webcasts possible. Without it, we would not have the feed to be broadcasting to you today.
Respect.
So thank you, Beltline. And we are underway. Once again, some starters on the floor for the Mavericks. They lead by 44. Denied on the baseline, and MtPearl touches it last. Inbounded by Vaughn. Out of bounds again. Inbound to Collins, wide open for three.
Wow. Another slash.
It's almost like she wasn't assigned to someone to defend her starting this second half. That's not a good idea.
No. Nice finish. Who's that? Catherine Smith.
Here's Collins again with the dribble. Drops it off for Aylward. Entry pass denied by Smith.
Yeah, Catherine Smith having an impact here early.
There, Courtney on the break.
There we go.
Smith again.
She's everywhere.
She has some of that length to contest.
Definitely. MtPearl's coming out with a lot of fire right now. Great O-board by Michaela Kiley.
Here's Collins with a full head of steam.
There's her pass. She loves that snap pass across her body.
She found Kaylee Vaughn, and then a foul is committed. So Kaylee Vaughn, the mysterious number 11, who we've now been told is number 6 on our sheets.
Now we know. And we got a pronunciation correction as well at halftime.
As we're apt to do, we don't have the phonetic names of all these players,
we don't.
So we'll make adjustments on the fly.
We shall.
.54 now, the score for St. Kevin's.
Nice pass.
The shot is up.
Oh.
Falls into the hands of Courtney. Puts up a shot of her own, which falls short. And it'll be Mavericks ball.
Michaela Kiley still doing a great job of getting open in the key, sealing her defender. You got to love that as a guard.
Aylward here for Collins. Drives in, backs up. Back to Aylward. Long 2-ball, draws air. And stepping out of bounds on the baseline is Courtney. Inbounding will be Vaughn. On the wing for Collins.
Shoot.
Dishes. Vaughn. The lefty misses.
They've really got to stop the middle penetration from Ashley Collins. Way too easy for her to get in the key and then find an open player.
Pushing the pace back the other way is Vaughn.
Great take. Good thing we know her name now. That was a great take.
Yeah, timely information for us as she's getting involved.
And it was a mom in the stands told us. I don't know how she's listening to the broadcast. She likes us that much.
Maybe she's got her tablet open or smartphone.
Wow.
Watching on TV1.
2016, man. Hashtag
Here's Collins.
2016.
Wide open is Power.
Great find. Great run.
Another dime. She's working on it. We got a double-double watch going on.
Gotta be.
Ashley Collins.
In limited time because they're not going to play the starters the whole time either.
Quick shot, no good. And it'll be Collins flicking it the other way for Power. Power thought about going one-on-one, instead backs it off. Here for Collins, who's wide open. Another 3-ball.
Oh.
This one just from beyond her range.
Another line change? Looks like it.
Collins is putting up threes that would be counting in the AUS. From the distance she's chucking those up from.
We'll quickly scan the crowd for any university coaches here. Taking a peek. No one with any shirts that I recognize. Might be some secret scouts, though.
We do know.
Wow, great take.
Did catch some coaches in attendance yesterday.
We did. Red-handed, we caught him. Great cut.
Nice fake. Back outside for Power. Top of the key, Fisher. Sidestep jump shot.
Yeah, nice little pump fake. Had the defender frozen.
Here's Courtney battling on the baseline and losing the handle. Up ahead, Power and Vaughn working. Top of the key for 3.
Wow.
It drops for Emma Power.
So balanced, so smooth. All the power coming from her legs. Looks very effortless.
And Mount Pearl will have it back on the baseline. Inbounding will be Jessica Bill. As Bill will look to find someone to pass to. She does. Quick release. Unable to rein in the offensive board with Smith. Sent ahead by Power. Vaughn and Power at the perimeter. Back to Power, again to Vaughn.
Oh.
She's swatted by Catherine Smith.
Catherine Smith having a nice impact here in the second half. I don't even remember seeing her very much in the first. She has appeared.
Pass easily picked off there. On the break, Power. Left hand lay-in is good.
Nice. Just trickles over. Pass from Taylor Frizzell, who we were corrected on pronunciation of her name.
Head down dribble. Bill nearly wills the ball into the basket. It's kept alive by Smith.
Who got the rebound without jumping.
She's just that long.
Just that long.
In and out for Bill. Mount Pearl's still sitting on those 10 points. And there, a running lay-in for Kayla Fisher.
She gets tunnel vision in the full court, and it pays off very well for St. Kevin's.
Traveling violation against Mount Pearl. And substitutes will check in for the Pearl side.
That's probably one of those calls you let go with the score the way it is, but we like that ref, and he asked us not to be rude about him on the broadcast, so ignore that comment.
Timo with the old classic, forget what I just said.
That's a parent trick. Do what I want you to do, not what I do.
Swatted there for Mount Pearl. The defense, they've got a couple blocks, but unable to get on the defensive rebounding scene there, and the putback for Kiana Vaughn. Bill put it hard on the floor, but then lost the ball. Getting back on defense.
Oh.
Doing all she can. Nearly led to a turnover.
Frizzell shook the defender to the ground, it looked like.
To the baseline, Vaughn, top of the key for Frizzell Ryan.
I think that's the Frizzell.
into the hands of Courtney. Denied by Angela Green.
Yep. Mount Pearl's offense really struggles when they do this. They step over half court and they just hold the ball there and pick up their dribble. Things start to fall apart at that point.
Line change now for the Mavericks, led by Ashley Collins and company.
Uh-oh, not them again.
Ashley Collins, she's we've only seen one female game besides this one, but I would have to put her in the early conversation for one of the point guards of the tournament on the women's side.
If not MVP.
The very early conversation here.
We love to speculate.
There it is. Speak of the devil. Collins cans a 3-ball.
Perfect. Thank you for making us look smart.
And the scores table has their scoreboard turned off, but the referees catch wind of that. I don't know if the guys realize what's happened. Bill Murphy is over there too, Executive Director of Newfoundland Labrador Basketball Association, trying to fix the cords, it seems. So we have a bit of a stoppage here. Teams will take a second to head over to the benches, get some words from the coaches, and we're going to take this time to say Bell Lion TV1 is the official broadcaster of this year's Hall of Fame Cup, with games presented online. You watch those at www.belllion.ca/TV1. Bell Lion, there's more to love with fiber optic. And what better thing than to watch basketball on this Saturday? You know, the football season's over. Hockey won't be on until this evening.
Mm-hmm. College basketball's heating up, though.
But that won't be starting in the morning, right? That'd be happening early afternoon.
And we're in Newfoundland. I forget about this.
Mount Pearl gets on the board, breaking through into the dozen-point category now. Because they were stuck on 10 points for it seems like the majority of this third quarter.
The TV seems to never show college basketball until February, right before March Madness.
McCarthy sent it in for White. She gets the shot off. And here comes St. Kevin's on the break. Skip pass, Collins, 3-ball. In and out. Good looking shot though.
Definitely. Little heat check. If you're hitting, why not?
This is a heat check shot if I've ever seen one. Hoisting that one up was. I'll have to check the name. I think it was Canavon.
No, Kristen Gossi?
Goss, yeah, that's
Goss,
right.
I'm not sure how you say it.
Collins, beautiful pass.
And great catch.
That one deserved a dime.
Definitely did.
But Aylward just unable to finish.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's off the foot into the backcourt.
Front court, back court.
Our favorite ref making a good call.
The young blood ref.
Young blood. Lots of young blood refs in this tourney.
There's a wide variety. You get the ones who are bordering on retirement.
Yeah.
Other ones who are still in college. There may have been 3 in the key.
They're getting used to being verbally abused at a young age.
Just like you with your saucy basketball coaches.
My saucy, mean basketball coaches. You get used to hearing baseline, baseline.
Shot from Hannah McCarthy. Second chance. And there's Emberly for the defensive rebound. And here comes the oh-so-powerful Collins. Another baseline shot, and it's good for Grace Bennett.
They're awesome at making that extra pass.
Very unselfish squad.
Very unselfish. Pass up the good shot for the great shot. It's cliche, but it's a sign of a great team.
35 seconds left in the third. As we've now seen on the sideline, some of the members of the boys' squads have started to show up. Those lucky guys didn't have to have a 9 a.m. start like the girls did.
Very lucky. They better switch next year. The guys better get the early wake-up call.
They got it easy.
They did.
They do play the later game. Here's a shot. Trout's iron. And once again, Collins pushing the pace.
Man.
Wide open.
Man.
Is automatic. As soon as Collins crosses into the offensive half, she sucks the defense to her, and her teammates just get open.
She is deadly in the full court.
3 to shoot. At the buzzer.
They're calling it?
And they're going to count it. I believe. So that's 14 points on the board. And right now it's 70 to 14, and we are going to enter the fourth quarter with St. Kevin's that 56-point lead.
I still see smiles on Mount Pearl side, so they're staying up, they're staying positive. They know there's still a lot left to learn in this game.
Remind everybody to get in touch on Twitter. Get your shout-outs in. At Jeremy_Reynolds or at Timo Sargent. I will apologize for last night. My Twitter was I'll say my Twitter was malfunctioning. I couldn't see the notifications, but now I'm actively checking. Just to recap, Laval Athletics got in touch. Eric Nielsen. Norm. Good old Norm watching from New Brunswick. And Ashley O'Keefe as well. So a lot of people were watching Laval and some people for O'Donnell.
A few bearded men posing as grade 12 basketball players just walked by us.
I believe Chris Dobbin was one of them.
Definitely.
The Octopus. Number 13 for Corner Brook, the Corner Brook Titans.
Yep. If I'm the opposing coach, I'm trying any trick in the book. I'm saying, where's the birth certificates? You guys got to bring those to the game, laminated.
Timo wants to change this to Little League World Series rules.
That's the way to do it, guys. Any advantage you can get.
There's Vaughn, long too. Rebound controlled by Kylie. Here on the block, Smith. Battling for the rebound is Kylie and earns herself a trip to the free throw line. Correct me if I'm wrong, Timo, but I think this is the second trip of the match to the free throw line for Mount Pearl.
Really? You're probably right. I don't know. You got to give them a few more give me fouls, I'd say, around the rim.
Kylie misses both free throws, and the Mavericks will have it back. We are 25 seconds gone in the fourth.
This game has flown by. And there's definitely been quite a few calls. But it's been pretty smooth.
Quite a few buckets for St. Kevin's, too.
You're a St. Kevin's grad, I think.
I kind of sound. There it is, buckets. Right on cue. Emma Power for three.
One. DJ Khaled voice. Another one.
Courtney across the timeline. Morgan Courtney, that is.
Oh.
Aaron pass. They'll dive for it. Lofted into the hands of Courtney. Top of the key, Hurley fires a shot, misses wide right.
Nice quick outlet pass there. Little shovel pass.
Power controls. Vaughn, baseline, finds separation.
Nice. Goes through her left, too.
Went right around the taller Catherine Smith.
Yeah, that's a practice move right there. Very well practiced.
Kylie throws it up, block. McCarthy with the block there, and recovering is Hurley. And the offensive half buff for Power. Now for Vaughn. Top of the key is Power. Straightaway 3-ball. Power draws iron. Stolen by Emma Power. Coast to coast, and to the free throw line she goes.
Got a big player on her heels. Definitely go right at her. You're probably going to get fouled.
And Timo, I'm looking at the score on the scoreboard. I think the scores table missed that last 3-ball.
Ooh, you're saying we have the more accurate score.
I do believe so.
Let them know.
But we may have to adjust to the scores table score just because that's easier to keep track of.
True.
It's all academic at this point.
They're just not counting their points anymore.
Yeah.
5 unaccounted for points on the board.
I think the guys have fallen a bit asleep at the switch over there.
The guy on the scoreboard is frozen. I can see him. He hasn't moved. Maybe they have a mercy rule that we don't know about now.
There's a lid on the score.
Yeah, you hit 70. Nope. No more. They still have not changed the scoreboard. No parents are yelling because it's pretty wide margin.
Yeah, cooler heads would not prevail if this game was close.
No.
And
parents love that. That's like their favorite thing. Bad calls and the score's wrong. The score's wrong.
Spoken as a player who's had his fair share of parents on the sideline for
absolutely
cheering for the team. And I think maybe these guys as a scores table are from Mount Pearl or something.
Perhaps. Mark, do you recognize them? Oh, that's our cameraman.
Cameraman Mark Chafe.
Graduated from
Mount Pearl alumnus.
Pearl.
And
the score clock's gone out.
Scoreboard gone out again.
It's back.
And the whistle has sounded as this game has kind of gone off the rails here.
It kind of has. Looks like a scrimmage now. That's okay. The refs can get it back under control, I'm sure.
Hopefully they can give a little wake-up call to the lads over at the scores table. Doing a great, volunteering in the tournament.
Absolutely.
Perhaps their first experience here, keeping the score. Here's Catherine Smith. She got the shot off.
Definitely.
Another one.
Mount Pearl has some very skilled
foul.
players that would definitely fit in on St. Kevin's. But just as a unit, they're struggling to kind of get some cohesion and get something good going. Players like Catherine Smith, I think the Courtney sisters, they could definitely play for St. Kevin's.
Another line change for the Mavericks. They've done that about 4 times now. Catherine Smith hits the first. So the scoreboard is working, at least on the Mount Pearl side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Points are going up. 72. Wow.
Nice looking free throw.
Splashy, very splashy.
And now we do get up to 75. So the scorekeepers have adjusted to where we were expecting them
Good
to
job,
be.
Guys. That's the benefits of the running score. Stick to the running score.
Courtney with the steal.
And a great lead pass. But her
McGraw just didn't have the speed to meet it.
Yeah, her Amiga could not hold it down.
Vaughn misses the shot. Second chance opportunity courtesy of the Emberley rebound.
Ooh.
And there it is. Goss sticks it.
Nice southpaw. Soft release. I don't know which post it was under the rim. Maybe, who was it? Grace Bennett. But she had a very unselfish kick-out pass there after getting the rebound. Usually posts will just go right back up.
Smith can't haul in the offensive board. His last touch by St. Kevin's. And here's a line change for Mount Pearl now.
Coach is starting to learn from St. Kevin's coach, I'm thinking.
He's seen the playbook.
Yep. Learn on the fly. No better way to do it.
Another chance for Mount Pearl.
They're definitely competing. Good ball movement on this possession. And getting O boards. There you go.
Mount Pearl, 2 more points.
And 1.
And, team, I don't know about you. Every time I keep looking up at the guest score clock, it seems there's 2 more points.
Yep.
So I don't know if the scores table was behind by about 8 or what, but this is a bit strange because I have it on 79, and that was after a catch-up points. So, yeah.
I don't know what's going on here.
But the official score we see is 81-18 for the Mavericks. And we are nearing the halfway mark of this 4th quarter. St. Kevin's with a chance of still breaking 100 points here. They'll have another chance off the deflection. Inbounding will be Vaughn. She'll find Goss. Goss turns the corner, puts up a wild one off glass and in.
And she's a lefty, and that right hand looked really nice there.
I think she surprised herself with that shot. Judging by the look she had on her face. Nice crossover from Courtney.
Wow, nice
That
pass.
is right out of the St. Kevin's playbook.
That is. It's an Ashley Collins move. Goss looks a little younger, but she looks like she's going to inherit the reins from Ashley Collins and crew in the next year or so.
There's Bill in a bit of trouble. Will they advance?
Wow.
No. Stolen by Bennett.
Nice steal.
Bennett.
Wow.
And 1 for Bennett. She's taken out. But then a good show of good sportsmanship by Chloe White, who was the guilty party on the personal foul.
Nice steal. Got to her left. Got bounced. And the foul after the shot. But
So we'll see if now the scores table can keep up to the score, because they didn't count that last basket. It is 83-18.
they want us to do the broadcast and the scoreboard. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Hey, man, we're doing a pretty good job in this game.
Yeah, we're getting cocky, I think.
So back the other way for St. Kevin's, and the story now for St. Kevin's is, will they break into the Century Club? 84, 16 points. Only one team has gone over 100 on the women's side of the tournament, and that is the Waterford Valley team, which could be the matchup we see in the final tomorrow. Waterford Valley versus St. Kevin's. Very good chance that happens.
Definitely. Is Waterford Valley, that's in St. John's?
That's right. That's the new school.
Is that by Waterford Bridge Road?
It is. It's right across from the Village Mall.
Okay, that's where my parents lived when I was 1 year old.
Nice. Well, if you
Before BC.
If you were in high school now, you would be going to Waterford Valley High.
God, I hope I wouldn't still be in high school. I would have failed a lot of grades. Oh.
And another take and trip to the free throw line for Grace Bennett, who towers above everyone on the court.
She does. Strong player. Seems almost a little reluctant to be selfish, but she definitely should be. Strong player can make moves around the hoop.
She's going to be crucial if this St. Kevin's team is going to make a deep run into the tournament.
I'm not sure what's worse in sports than being subbed out. I don't know what feels worse.
Probably subbed out in soccer is the worst, because you ain't coming back.
Yeah, you're donezo. Good point.
Here's Courtney.
Wow, nice move.
Just can't find the finish. Offensive rebound. Jump ball sign, I believe, unless it was a foul. Oh, it was a foul going against St. Kevin's.
After the shot, I guess. Looks like it.
Courtney hoists the shot right away.
That was a pass.
And this one does drop in.
Cool. Kenny. Ireland Kenny? That's a cool name, Ireland.
No, I see that, yeah. Ireland Kenny. Ireland.
Her parents must be Scottish. Ba-doom boom.
Scottish.
Terrible joke, guys.
3:15 left. 84-20 the score.
Oh.
Little poke there by Chloe White. Getting her hand in the passing lane. She has some length for sure.
She definitely does. I'm just noticing the roster claims there's a number 43. Is that real life? Emily March McCouche. Number 43.
Vaughn. Baseline for Green. Shot is short.
Great outlet.
Outlet, here's Courtney. One-on-one.
Oh.
Did she draw contact? I believe so.
I guess so. Great outlet and great fast break by Courtney.
Courtney with the Michael Jordan hands up. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
That's how it is.
You hit me. I love how Mount Pearl is still playing hard. Still competing. They have not gone away.
Courtney, another chance from the line.
Yep.
Break her team over 20 points, and she does. 21 now for Mount Pearl.
Still cheering on the bench when they score. You either roll over or you keep fighting, and they're definitely still fighting. Nice D. Prove me right, thank you. Yes, get on that.
Courtney fighting for it.
Great defense. Ref letting her play, we love that.
And girls on both sides enjoying that one as you got a smile on the face of Taylor. Out of bounds, and Mount Pearl getting some calls their way in the late goings here.
They should have got calls their way in the whole goings. Nice cross. Ireland Kenny looking for the pot of gold, but
not to be found on that last trip.
It's not raining or sunny here today, so.
If only this tournament was over the St. Patrick's Day weekend, hey.
There we go. Mount Pearl could have some luck. Oh, Courtney's having great defense on Frizzell.
Shot clock dwindling. That one draws iron. Courtney.
Keep rolling, keep going, keep going.
Headmans the pass. Ireland Kenny.
Oh.
Put the shot up. Falls into the hands of Vaughn. Saves her from going out of bounds.
And almost smashing into us.
Good thing she did that.
That'd be some excitement on a Saturday morning.
Goss launches one.
Backward shaking. Man, they're getting some great fast breaks.
Ireland. Oh, and Goss runs all the way back and denies Courtney the layup.
Yeah. Mount Pearl is just beating the safety every time down the floor. Where was this at the start of the game?
As Goss checks out, being relieved by Kylie Emberly. Turnover. Mavericks have it again as we're nearing the 1 minute remaining. 84-21 the score for the Mavs.
On the layup, you saw Kaylee Vaughn fade away from the contact, and that's what gets you those short layups that don't go in. Thank you.
55 seconds remain. Ball will remain with Mount Pearl here.
Guys, we'd like to alert you of some Hall of Famers that are in the house here today at the Hall of Fame Cup. Peter Abbott, Gerard Brian, Bill Brophy, and Jamie Jennings. Wish I could tell you a bit more about them, but clearly distinguished athletes.
If you want to know more, just go to the Newfoundland Labrador Basketball Association website. Has all the list of the Hall of Famers, and
great idea.
A lot of them have their biographies up on the site as well.
Nice take.
Nice take there for Vaughn. Another 2.
She heard me talking about fading away from contact and went straight into it that time. The scores have gone off, but the time is still on the score clock. Interesting move.
26 seconds remain.
At this point, it's just 0-0.
Next basket wins.
Yeah, they should play like that. Why not? A little golden goal.
There it is again.
And we're back. And the score is still one lopsided.
86-21. Final possession. The baseline, Vaughn. He's not going to shoot at this point in the late stages. 5 seconds left. She'll hold for the final whistle. And there you have it, folks. St. Kevin's huge win, 84-21 over Mount Pearl Senior High.
Positive takeaways for Mount Pearl, though. They started getting out and running. Whole time they were going hard to the rim and trying to get shots off.
Started getting their hands in the passing lanes.
They did. They did not quit. We love to see that.
And effectively managed to shut down that high-low action we saw St. Kevin's have so much success with in the first half.
Very true.
But for St. Kevin's, great win for them, and they were able to rest their starters.
Yep. Predictions for player of the games. Jared, who you got?
I would have to go with Collins for St. Kevin's.
That's an easy one.
I think maybe she had less than 20 minutes of playing time, or around 20, and probably had a double-double with over 10 assists.
100%. Her passes are fantastic. Get away from the chest pass, the two-hand chest pass. Get away from the bounce pass. Start making realistic game passes. That's what she does.
And then for Mount Pearl, I think you got to go with maybe Mackenzie Courtney or Catherine Smith.
Yeah, I would say so.
As Frank Fu dodges under the camera here. We're doing the game on this court, so so I guess the Titans are up next on TV1. We did the game. Frank is right here. We did the game last night too.
Huh?
We did the game last night too.
Oh yeah. Didn't go very well. The screen apparently.
Yeah, we were having some issues with
they're letting us know.
with the speed of the Wi-Fi, with the speed of the broadcast, but I think we have everything fixed today.
That's what it seems.
That's right. So yeah, Cornerbrook Titans up next, and we get the player of the game.
Lauren Bill.
It actually goes to Lauren Bill.
We didn't predict that, but she did play well, played hard.
And another off prediction, it is to Kristen Goss.
Awesome.
But this St. Kevin's team, they could have had 5 players of that game.
Definitely.
Great performance there. Mount Pearl, they'll regroup. There's another game that happens this afternoon for them.
Yep.
But that does it for our coverage of this. We're on to the boys game next. It'll be between the Cornerbrook Titans, the number 1 ranked team in all of Newfoundland Labrador basketball, against the team from Fatima. So with that being said, we're going to take a short break. Refresh your screens. Go get some breakfast if you haven't got it already. Get a coffee, and then settle down to watch some great basketball here on Bell Lion TV1. Please stay tuned.